All right, here we go. Everybody is on the grid. And it looks like Jared Darling will take the pole. So big congratulations to Jared for grabbing the pole. But let's run down through the starting grid here, folks. Oops. I'll get it right here. Hold on a minute. Dang it. What the heck's going on? All right, I'm going to fire this cameraman. Jared Darling with the pole with a 50.515. Congratulations to Jared for grabbing the pole. RJ Williams will start on the outside. Oh, somebody did it again. Somebody's joining late and it's crashing. I don't know why it's doing that.
Caution somewhere, caution.
Okay, let's try it again here. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but all right. Justin Levine will start third. Brandon Cowell fourth. Josh Robin will start fifth. Colin Bauer, I believe it is, will start sixth. Timothy Moore seventh. Caden Henry in eighth. Elijah Gracia, I believe it is, Gracia will start ninth. Hunter Combs 10th. Tyrell Baker 11th. David Shutt will start 12th. Joseph Lombard will start 13th. David Hain 14th. Matt Hummel 15th. James Koulibaly will start 16th. Casey Brown 17th. Nicholas Wing 18th. Terry Silvers 19th. Josh Berryman will start 20th. Jordan Missig in 21st, Femi Olat 22nd, John Barry 23rd, not taking any qualifying times, Will Klein 24th, Sean Williams 25th, Tom Mercier will start 26th, Cody Miller 27th, Aaron Smith 28th, Nick Osipek start 29th, and it looks like we did have somebody else started. They did it again to me. What the heck? Why do they keep joining so late? I don't understand. Wow. That's what happens when they join.
Caution somewhere, caution.
I can't do anything about that, folks. Sorry, it keeps doing that. Out of my hands. Hopefully they got everybody in now that's going to race. I hope. But we're ready to go green. All right, here we go, folks. Doubled up, ready to go. Pace cars are ready to head to pit road. There it goes.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green. We're off and going here. Everybody getting up to speed. It'll take them quite a while to get up to speed. Probably close to a full lap here, folks, to get up to full speed. For everything to settle out. There we go. Finally. Wow. Got some guys diving to the bottom back here. Getting the heck out of the way. That would have been James Koulibaly. He's going to go to the back. Not liking what he sees up there in the front or something. It's pretty bumpy, pretty rough. And he does go pretty close to the back. We've got another group that has laid way back. 10 seconds back. Wow, that's a lot. But Jared Darling does lead the very first lap of the race up front. R.J. Williams tucked right up under the back bumper there of Jared Darling in second place. R.J. Williams up on the high side trying to make the outside line work. And I'll tell you right now, folks, the outside line is pretty fast. If you get enough guys up there working together and you're staying off of them bumps, they are a lot faster in the turns than that bottom line. Brandon Stinger just joined a little late, but he's in there. Back in the field here, Aiden Henry, 23rd position. Pacing himself back here, just trying to hang on to the draft right now. I think is the most important thing that these drivers can do out here, just hanging on to that draft. They might be giving themselves a little bit of a buffer here in case something happens up in the front, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing right now. Led by Jordan Missig. These guys are backed off. They're about 5 seconds behind that lead pack, giving themselves plenty of room in case the big one happens up there and that they can check up. So that's not altogether a bad thing at all. Sean Williams, 17th, riding right behind Colin Bauer. Oh, we got somebody going way out here, the Brandon Cowell. Like may have got some damage there. Somebody got into the side of him or something. And he goes back to 14th after starting 4th. And he's slow. He's going to be probably falling back to that second group with Jordan Missig in them. But we got a brand new leader, Hunter Cone. And R.J. Williams leads that lap, denying Hunter that lap. And there they go, R.J. and David Shutt to the lead, down on the bottom. That leaves Josh Robin and company up here on the high side. They're going to try to do the same thing. David Shutt pulls out in front of Josh Robin. Got a little bit of a lead here on R.J. Williams, and he's going to take over that spot. Shutt wants to lead a lap. Josh Robin almost come down there, but boy, there wasn't enough room for him to squeeze in there, I don't think. Is Josh Robin going to lead this lap? He's got a heck of a lead right now, and he's going to steal that bonus point right there from David Shutt. Josh Robin, Jared Darling working together. Jared back to the bottom, leaving Josh Robin out there on the high side. Justin Levine flips into second place. Darling back to the outside. In front of Josh Robin, wanting to bring his teammate with him. In the bottom, Hunter Cone dives down to the bottom in front of R.J. Williams. Boy, this is some good racing up here right now, guys. Man, this is exciting stuff. I love this stuff. Terry Silvers rounds out the top 10. David Hain in 11. Timothy Moore, 12. Tom Mercier in 13th, last one in this group. Second group led by Jordan Missig, 5 seconds back. Yes, the top line probably going to be definitely one to keep an eye on right now. Jared Darling is up there, him and Josh Robin. Right now, they need some help. They need about 4 trucks up there to really show the muscle on that high side. But Justin Levine will lead this lap yet again. Casey Brown running in 8th place. Elijah Gracia in 9th. Femi a lot up there because this thing's crashed so many times. It's not registering right because it's crashed so many times. David Shutt finally gets the lead, his first lap of the race, being pushed by Jared Darling. Third pack way back here, led by Nicholas Wing. You guys working together. They're passing up, looks like the number, I'm sorry, that he's getting passed up by, it looks like James Koulibaly will take over the 22nd position. Aaron Smith, 23rd. Nicholas Wing now falls in behind him in 23rd or 24th. Another pack of them. Cody Miller, Will Klein, and Nick Osipek. These guys are working together back here. They're 22 seconds back. They're about a half a lap behind, folks. We've already got several trucks being put a lap down. Oh, we got one up into the wall, and it looks like, trying to find it here. We've got some truck smoking here, folks. That would be the 00 there of David Hayne. Might have been pushing just a little too much. Got to be awful careful when you're doing that, because boy, that can really be devastating to the engine on that truck. And it looks like he has blown that motor up. He's trying to make it to pit road now and see if there's any chance that they can salvage that engine. He may be sitting there for a while. Looks like Joseph Lombard coming in as well. Early pit stops for some of these guys. David Hayne coming in, and there's one more there. Joseph Berryman, or Josh Berryman, excuse me, he's coming in as well. So early pit stops for these guys, but the leaders keep right on a trucking out here, folks. They've got one heck of a lead over that second pack. And that second pack is 7 seconds behind, led by Timothy Moore. And that's a lot of ground to make up out there. Darling showing the way. Right now has led the most laps with 5. They got a long ways to go. Don't forget, on lap 40, they will throw a mandatory caution. And stage 1 will be complete. They will start stage 2 after everybody makes a pit stop. Back on that crowd, David Shutt pushing the daylights out of Jared Darling right now. That's quite the crowd there, folks. Pretty good bunch of drivers. Only 5 of them now left out there. We've got guys that are pitting already. These guys staying out. Second group now led by Caden Henry. Wow, they're way back here. They have definitely ganged back up together here. That is one heck of a pack of cars right there, folks. All the way back to Tom Mercier in 18th. Quite the pack of trucks right now. R.J. Williams back here. Joseph Lombard on pit road, David Hayne, and Mackenzie Johnson. Those guys all on pit road must have damage or something. I don't know if we can get a, let's see if we can get a shot of them. Yes, I see damage on all their trucks. David Hayne as well, and Mackenzie Johnson. These guys got some serious damage on their trucks, so they've been into the wall or something. Something's happened out there. The leaders continue. 5 of them out here in a pack together. Hunter Combs, David Shutt, Casey Brown, and Josh Robin. These guys all hanging right close to one another. And I do believe they have a lap car in there with them, or a lap truck. I'll try to see if I can figure out who the lap truck is in there. Oh, that would be Femio Lat. Femio Lat actually is the leader, but like I said, because of my overlays crashing 3 times, it's kind of messed them all up. But Femio Lat technically was the leader. Jared Darling retakes the lead. And David Shutt. Shutt comes down in front of Femio Lat. Does have a pretty good lead right there. He comes back up in front of Jared Darling, puts Jared Darling into the wall. Darling gonna get damage on that truck. Not what he wanted. That put Femio Lat in between them now. Riding on that high side, they are really hooked up now, going pretty good. Riding along here with Jared Darling. That's right along with Josh Robin. He's trying to stay right with these guys, stay right in their track. Hunter Combs gets shuffled back a little bit. Now he's struggling to keep up with the with that lead pack. Trying to stay in the draft. What you gotta do. Casey Brown joining in with them there. Caden Henry and this group. Man, this is a wild group back here, man. They're all nose to tail, but they are 9.7 seconds behind that lead group. We're racing to lap 40 here, folks. We've had a few guys that have come to pit road, but looks like everybody's back out but David Haynes. David Haynes still sitting on pit road. Mackenzie Johnson back out. He's just now getting back out on the track. Getting back up to speed here. Nobody to work with. He's going to be all by himself, but he's got the Wendy's truck fixed up, whatever was wrong with it, and it seems to be okay. Joseph Lombard, 29th. He is back out there on the track. Had a little damage to get fixed up. Josh Berryman was another one. Spent some time on pit road. Brandon Cowell. Brandon Stringer started the race a little late. Coming in kind of late. He's back here 26th. And Elijah Gracia is another one. He's already a lap down. Back up front. Shutt in the lead. Darling in second. Good racing, folks. Good racing. Folks, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 2,500 subscribers so we can put on a big money race here at MaxSpeedTV. The last one we had, we gave away $90, not just to people in the race, but people in chat. Answered trivia questions. First one that answered the trivia question correct, related to racing, won some money. So we're looking forward to doing that when we hit that 2,500 subscriber mark. So man, get your dog and your cat and your grandmother and your kids, aunt and uncles, neighbors. Get everybody to sign up here and become a subscriber to MaxSpeedTV. Josh Robin, who's blinking like crazy. Shutt drops it back to the bottom. Well, these guys are racing their hearts out right now. Back on that field as David Shutt crosses the line yet again. Jared Darling, Femio Lat right there. Femio Lat looking to maybe get that position away. He does take it to the bottom. Jared Darling follows right along with him. They leave David Shutt hanging out to dry there. Back in this second pack, John Barry. John Barry leading this second pack now. He's got himself up to 6th. You can see just how bumpy it is there in the turns, folks. Close one right there, Jordan Missick coming right up on the back bumper of John Barry, giving him a little help. Good racing back here in the pack. You know, it always does seem to be the best racing back in the pack. Timothy Moore, 10th. Matt Hummel, 11th. Tyrell Baker in 12th place. Terry Silvers, 13th. Caden Henry now passing up Scott McCann. McCann goes back to 15th. Tom Mercier in 16th. Got a few lap trucks there with them. And then back in the third pack, led by R.J. Williams. Him and Justin Levine working together. And then we got another pack back here led by Cody Miller. These guys way off of the pace. 25 seconds, over 25 seconds behind that leader. Garrett Darling continues to lead. He wants to lead the most laps here, I'm sure, being pushed by Josh Robin. They've got a pretty good run on the high side. Femio Lat on the inside, working there with Hunter Combs. But there's more of them on the high side than there is on the low side, folks. And man, that's what makes the passing and the racing very, very good. Like the whole line's going to go by Femi Olat. He's going to put Femi back toward the back of that pack, but he's not concerned. Lots of laps to go. They're about 16 laps away, folks, from the mandatory pit stop on lap. Oh, we got a couple of them that got together. Is that going to bring out the caution? David Shutt was involved in that. No caution. He spins out across the grass. Comes to a screeching halt, gets it back going straight. No caution, folks. Wow. Amazing right there. Now that only leaves 2 of them up front here working together. Garrett Darling and Josh Robin, long way back to 3rd place Hunter Combs as they got really split up there. Wow, that was crazy right there, folks. Only 2 of them in the lead now. We've had quite a few lead changes, no caution so far tonight. 12 lead changes, pretty amazing. That's what this track produces, I can tell you that. Produces some great racing. John Barry now in 4th. Leading this pack, and they are starting to gain a little ground on them leaders. Gosh, that'd be like taking a bucket of water out of the ocean there, that 8.5 seconds behind. Man, they've got a lot of ground to make up. That line of trucks, though, I don't think it would be a problem. They should be able to cut that down pretty quick. They are gaining probably about a second a lap, I think. That's what it's looking like. I mean, they just chopped a bunch of time off right there. Taking over 3rd. Passing up, looks like Hunter Combs. He's out of line. And now he'll be able to join back in with the group here. Him and Femi Olat working together there. John Barry brings the group into 3rd, and they are 7.7 seconds behind. They are gaining. Let's see if we can get a glance here of the leaders up ahead. Yeah, they're about a half a straightaway ahead. They're just up there. They just crossed the line, so they are up there, and they know these guys are closing. Down to 7.2 seconds. Like I said, they're gaining about a second a lap. Be able to catch them here before pit stops will take place. What a pack of trucks. And then we got a third pack back here. Cody Miller, Will Klein, Nick Osipek, and Nicholas Wing. R.J. Williams kind of losing the draft there a little bit, but him and Justin Levine will catch up to them guys, I'm sure. That shouldn't be a problem. Aaron Smith all by himself, looking for a partner. David Shutt getting shuffled way back here after that spin across the grass. And now he's working with James Coulibaly. Got to remember how to say that, Coulibaly. 6.4 seconds as Jordan Missick takes over the point on this group. Down to 6 seconds. Ooh, Timothy Moore. Oh man, that was a close one. It comes back up on the track. Holy smokes, that was Jordan Missick. He comes back up onto the track right in front of traffic, almost collecting a couple of drivers. Holy smokes, a little excitement in the pack here, folks. That put Hunter Combs back in the point. And they are 6.2 seconds behind that, the 2 leaders up front. They are much faster than those leaders are, but now that they're kind of like busted up here a little bit, they are not gaining as much ground as they were. They were gaining a lot of ground when they were nose to tail. Meantime, Jared Darling just keeps racking up the laps here. He's got 17 in the books, folks, that he's led. They can get caught up here by a few of them lap trucks that are right behind them. They may be able to do some really amazing stuff here and try to stay ahead of that second pack. Second pack closing down to 5.2 seconds.
Caution somewhere.
Oh, we have a caution. We have a caution, folks. Let's go see where it's at. Josh Berryman. Oh, that hurt. Let's go see what happened. Let's see what happened here. First caution of the race. All right, Berryman on the backstretch here. Doesn't look like anybody's around him. Oh, he got up into the wall. He could have had some graphical issue or technical problem. Looks like he's going to come back down across the track. He's trying to steer out of it. He's working that wheel right back up onto the track, hits the outside wall once again, and it looks like when he coasts, he's trying to lock it down, and he does get hit by the number 23 of Terry Silvers. And Terry's going to get some serious damage on his truck as well, so that's a shame. Brand new paint on that truck, Terry, and now it's ruined there, buddy. Hopefully these guys can get the pit road, get it fixed up. All right, well, caution out for the first time today, and it does look like everybody's coming to pit road. And they're just a few laps away from the mandatory stop at lap 40. So if that's any indication to you that these guys do want to come to pit road, oh, and he overshoots his pit. That's never a good sign when you see that happen. He's going to get passed up. Quite a few guys are going to come off pit road ahead of him. Other thing of it is some guys decided that they didn't want to come to pit road. Sean Williams will be scored as the leader. They did not want to stop on pit road, I guess, because they're going to be stopping in another 7 laps anyhow. So, guys gave up track position just for that. So let's see if we can maybe talk to somebody here. If I can find Jordan Messick. If he's in here. He was in here. Yeah, there he is. Let me see if I can get him down here to talk to him. Jordan Messick, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do, Rudy.
Jordan, how's it going out there, man? That looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, it is a lot of fun driving these things around this track with all the bumps. I mean, it does give you a workout for sure, but it is definitely a lot of fun.
Well, we've been seeing some passing on the high side. It doesn't seem like it has the passing groove up there as much as I thought it was going to have. But are you finding the passing a little bit better on the high side where it's not so bumpy?
Oh yeah, you could get the passing going on the high side with get a bunch of cars. Like I had Femi and Hunter behind me when I was behind John. They came on the high side. I jumped up in front of them and I just blew by him and got Femi and Hunter to come with me, and we all 3 passed them. Passed them all and got in front of them on the high line.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Well, I think this is kind of like a, I don't know, it's kind of getting to be a popular way of running Daytona here on the old track versus the new track. What do you think? Which would you prefer, the new track or this one?
I would prefer this one because 1, it's a lot more fun to drive, and 2, it gives you more options. When you're on the outside, you get a heck of a run when you're coming off the corners and down the back straightaway, whereas as you're on the old Daytona, the 2011 one, you don't get as big of a run. You maybe could get 1 or 2 cars to come by, whereas here you could get 3 or 4. So you get a much bigger run off the corners, and it's just so much more fun, and it creates a much better finish in the end.
Right. Well, you haven't led a lap yet today. Are we going to see you up there and lead a lap possibly?
Oh, we're going for those stage points right now. You know it.
All right, brother. All right, well, I'll let you go, and good luck out there, Jordan. That's all I can tell you, man. Keep it safe.
All right, thanks, Rudy.
All right, so the way I'm looking at it here, folks, is Femi Olad is technically our leader, but like I said, my overlays are messed up. Many people joined it too late. But it looks like Josh Berryman and Terry Silvers have taken their cars behind the wall. Done for the day, throwing in the towel. And right now, Femi has led 4 laps, so he'll collect some points on that. Sean Williams will be in 2nd place. And like I said, folks, they're just about 6 laps away from mandatory pit stops. They come in on lap 40 for the first segment. All right, lights are out on the pace car, and we are ready to go back green. Looks like Femi Olad has opted to start on the high side, Sean Williams on the low side. So let's see how this start goes. Pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green flag. Lat got a pretty good start. Looks like he's going to stay out ahead, and he's going to come down to the bottom in front of Sean Williams. And boy, they are awful tight right there. Jordan Matt, let's say, gave Sean Williams a little push right there. You got to be very careful doing that because of that sandwich effect, I call it. Hunter Combs in third. Here they go to the outside. Jordan Missick. Femi Lat comes up in front of traffic in the high side. That high side seems to work pretty good when you get... Oh, we got more wrecking back here, folks. Everybody did a good job of saving it, though. No caution. Holy smokes, man. What an upset here. We got trucks everywhere. Scott McCann coming to pit road. Holy smokes, Jared Darling coming to pit road. These guys getting shuffled out. Man, upset deluxe right there, folks. And brand new leader, Jordan Massick. Let's see if he's got enough to come around here and lead his first lap of the race. Being pushed by Josh Robin. Do they come up in front of Femi Lat? Wow! Holy smokes, I'm telling you, Josh Robin back to the bottom. And he's going to lead this lap. Beating Massick to the line. They're coming up on the mandatory pit stop here, folks. When they get to lap 40, when they take lap 40, the admins will throw a caution, and they will have to slow down, stay in line here from where they're at. Massick back to the front, being pushed by Femi Lat. Second group led by Cody Miller. Cody having a pretty good run here, working with David Shutt. These guys in that safe zone, not too concerned because they're coming up on the mandatory pit stop. Josh Robin 3 wide up front for the lead. Femi Lat on the high side. Massick in the middle. Josh Robin at the line. He will lead that lap. Femi Lat, John Barry now to the outside. Only two of them up there on the high side. It's hard to get that run with only two of them. Oh, Josh Robin gonna spin, gets hooked. The bumper hook is live here tonight, folks. And no caution. Holy smokes, I can't believe that. Massick will take over the lead. And he may get his first lap led here if Femi Lat doesn't get a big run on that outside and beat him to the line. Femi Lat at the line is going to take that position. And the caution will fly here, folks, as Femi Lat takes over the lead. They should be throwing the caution here. There we go. Caution. There we go. All right, so caution is out. The mandatory 40-lap caution. The first stage is done. Femi Lat will win the first stage. All right, caution out. Femi Lat in the lead. Now we're going to see everybody come to pit road here and probably freshen up them tires. That puts John Barry in second. I know it says 32nd, folks, but like I said, with IRTVO crashing, it's kind of the way it is. Just got to deal with it. Don't pay any attention to that. It's Femi Olat is the leader. See if they come to Pit Road. Yep. Femi coming in. Well, that's Don Barry's going to stay out. He's technically did not lead that lap. Femi Olat did. Or no, I'm sorry, John Barry did. My bad. I thought they already crossed the line. Hey, Jared.
Hey there, Rudy.
Wow, you got wrecked out, huh, buddy?
Yeah, I went back and looked. I don't really know what happened there, but the 97 just didn't turn going to the corner and creamed me. So, and yeah, it blew up. So we're out of it.
Doggone. Well, you know, it looked like pretty good racing out there. I mean, we've seen a couple of times now that the guys have spun off the track and no caution come out, and it's been very devastating to these guys to not have a caution. They've been way back in the field, but now that they've had a chance to everybody get caught back up, I think we're going to see that good racing again. Because, boy, I'll tell you what, everybody checked up. When somebody gets a little wiggly or a little loose, everybody checks up.
Yeah, and I tell you, it's easy to get wiggly here with, you know, how bumpy this track is, but to me, it makes for way better racing than the other Daytona track. I love this track. You know, you're just stuck to the bottom, you know, on the other track, and here, you know, you can run the bottom top, and the top line is actually faster. Yep. So that's what I noticed when I was out there, and I was up there the whole time I was out there. Really was having fun.
Yeah, I'll bet, man. It looked like a lot of fun. I know the track, you know, like you said, is really bumpy on that bottom, but man, this is it. It just makes it so much better racing than the newer Daytona track. You know, it's just.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No doubt. I mean, I would rather race here every time when you come to a plate track at the bumpy one.
Yep.
It'd be cool if they somehow had the bump old Talladega too, you know?
I've seen a couple of races here, and I'll tell you what, it's been absolutely amazing racing. You guys know that. You know that, Jared.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Only two drivers.
And the you know, the truck here I like too, because you know that with like the Gen 6 cars, it's so easy to lose the draft, but here you kind of, if you have to lift or check, you can easily get back up in there, you know.
Yep.
And that's.
Lots of guys stopping there, making their final preparations here for the next stint. 60 laps to go on this one. And if a caution doesn't come out, we may see a long green flag run here, see some green flag pit stops, and that I like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and this is the first race, I'm sure you've mentioned, you know, with the stage racing, so I think that's, you know, that restart there with 5 to go, I knew some crazy was going to happen. It got kind of wild there. I saw Josh got turned after I did, too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I did see
that. He's out of it now, so.
He out?
Yeah, he hit the wall pretty good. He might still try to run around. I don't know, but.
Yeah, I see he's on pit road. Well, you guys were having fun up there, though, man. I'll tell you what, it's cool to see you guys up there battling like that with Femi and all them guys up front. David Shutt, John Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Like
when Shutt and Femi were out up there with us, I mean, we were just switching the lead, pushing, and yeah, I you know, obviously when you race those guys every week in the other, you know, league, you know how you can race them too.
Oh yeah,
that helps.
Yes, it does. It helps big time. Well, we're still under caution here. Doesn't look like the lights. Yes, we're still under caution. Nope, lights are out.
Yep, one to go here.
Sure if
and I was surprised that they, you know, we went the 30 laps or more, whatever, green. I mean, I really expected this to be a lot of cautions, and it hasn't really been like that, which is awesome. But now that we're bunched up, that could change.
Yeah. What do you think of this stage racing?
Well, I mean, I think at other tracks it's going to be great. I mean, even in real life, I'm not really sure if I like it at the tracks. I just kind of, one, see it pointless, and two, it just causes wrecks that are pointless in the beginning and the middle of the race. But but it makes your race harder for those points because, like, I mean, we had John Barry here win the stage. That's a playoff point for the playoffs for him. So you got to do it, you know. So it makes it exciting to watch, obviously, but driving it's kind of stressful.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But it makes it definitely exciting for the viewers watching here. So that's ultimately what kind of matters too.
All right, pace
Here we go.
Green, green, green.
John Williams, third place is the closest he's been to the front today, coming from 25th.
And wow, John Barry really got a big jump on that restart, and they get that run, they're gonna blow right by him.
Oh yeah, he's a sitting duck out there.
I mean,
now.
look at Shutt, he's got a huge run right here.
Yep. He goes to the outside. That's where everybody's going to make them passes complete.
If you got the push and the cars, that outside line is definitely the preferred fastest line here. We are double filed throughout top 10 right here.
Tell you what, John's doing a good job of holding them up. Usually we see that upper line a lot faster than that in the turn. But they're not really that tight. They need to tighten that group up a little more, and I think they'd be all right. They would definitely.
Yeah, we got the 70 of Aaron Smith there, not really on the back of David Shutt, and that's allowing John Barry to keep that lead in the bottom. Sean Williams doing a great job pushing him there.
And folks, just to let you know, Sean Williams is broadcasting on his YouTube channel. If you wanted to check it out, I had to move that. But there's his YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, he's broadcasting from in-car. Sean Williams.
And you can really feel the bumps watching that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it'd be a good shot. Check that out.
Yeah, I'm going to ride along here with David Shutt for a minute so everybody can kind of see what
oh, yeah.
See what he's seeing. He's looking ahead right there at Sean Williams. So if you're watching Sean's broadcast, you can actually look at and see David Shutt following right behind him. To the inside, Justin Levine takes over.
Yeah, we kind of had a flip-flop here. John Barry was on the bottom, but now he decides the outside line is the place to be, he thinks. Getting the push from Sean Williams. Side-by-side for the lead right here.
Yep, Levine, this is the closest that we've seen him back up to the front because he got shuffled way back in the field.
Yes.
But that's the thing about this segment racing like this here that is kind of allowed some of the guys that were way out of the pace
to
get caught back up now. And, they weren't a half a lap behind. Now they're just maybe a couple seconds behind. So this is really tighten the field right back up. Hunter Combs, last one on the lead lap, back at the end of this field, looking for ways to get caught back up.
That is the positive about the stage races. You can make a mistake and be able to come back from it. So, right. I mean, that's one, that's a good thing about it, of course, is now we see more cars on the bottom up front here. Kind of outnumbering that outside line, but Shutt not really sure what line to pick.
Yeah, he's got to make up his mind, but I'm going to tell you what, Sean Williams is not leaving the back of John Barry at all, man. He is staying right there on his bumper. Justin Levine coming to the line will lead another lap here at Daytona.
And right there, we got 20 of Colin Bauer right there in a second. Pushing the 9 there, having a good run.
Yeah, we haven't seen Colin up here in a while either. He was another one that kind of got shuffled to the back.
Yep.
And now he's back up into the front. So lots changed here just because of that segment segment. Boy, that's changed the whole race complexion altogether. Guys were way out of there. John Barry he was a half a lap behind. And here he is leading the race.
And now that outside line, you see, you know, showing them more speed right here. Jordan Missig right there in third, pushing Sean as well. Off about 4 of those guys, really close nose to tail on each other.
If they would have stayed green, boy, them guys that were way back there like that, they would have been in hurt seat.
Yep. Yeah, they were loving. They're loving this stage racing. It gives them a shot to get back up there and go for this win. We've still got 18 trucks, excuse me, on the lead lap here, so lots of guys still have a chance.
Got another one on pit road. James Coulibaly, is that how they say it? Coulibaly?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, yeah, he's on pit road now, and he's in the 17th position. So now we're only 16 cars on the lead lap. Hunter Combs, the last one on the lead lap. I'm sorry, my bad. I forgot about Femi Olat because some guys joined late in the race, and it just totally messed up my IRTVO here.
Oh, okay.
It just
I'm looking at the actual leaderboard on the iRacing, and then we got about 18. But with James pitting here, we got 17 now.
Yeah, it's because it screwed up Femi Olat, and it doesn't even show him even in the race. And here he is. Yeah, it shows him running in 32nd. So, but Missig to the front. We'll
I tell you what, look at this. Look at this pack we got up here now.
This is crazy racing right here.
I mean, we got about 12 trucks within a half a second of each other.
Coming up on the lap truck.
Ooh, then that's when it gets tight right there. This track's so bumpy.
Well, I'll tell you what, David Hayne did a great job of keeping it out of the line.
Absolutely. Great job getting out of the way there for these guys racing for the lead. Jordan Missig on that outside, getting the push from John Barry, leading here at Daytona.
And David Shutt taking over on the bottom. We just got one there. Coming to pit road, okay. I thought I heard some metal crunching there.
Yeah, I thought I did too. Actually, I went back to look and I didn't see anything.
Yeah, what a pack of trucks there. I mean,
oh, yes.
16 of them. But, well, 14 of them nose to tail. 2 of them back just a couple of seconds.
And what's crazy is, you know, these guys, we still got 47 laps to go in the racing like this, you know,
Yep.
so I mean, still a long way to go. And, you know, I'm pretty sure everyone's got to make one more pit stop as well.
Oh, yeah. You think you can only get about, what, 45 laps or something on the tank?
Yeah, I was able to go the whole, I would have made the first stage, so yeah, we were a little more than 40.
Josh Robin wants to come in, booth with us. Hey, Josh.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, your day's done, huh?
Yep, that sucks.
And I'm telling you.
Yeah, me and him work pretty well together.
Yeah. Well, we got a good battle up here right now. David Shutt and Femi Olat right there. Femi is just pushing the daylights out of David
Yes.
Shutt.
I tell you what, them two working together, that is something these guys don't want to see, because they are going to be fast together, and they will stick with each other.
Missig on the bottom.
Yeah.
Trying to make a comeback. Got Justin Levine right there on his tail, and I'm not sure. It seems like they're faster on the straightaways, but in the turns, there's not enough cars down there. Looks like there's more up on the high side now than there is on the low side, and that's what's keeping that high side a little bit of an edge on her. There we go. There's a push.
Yeah, see, Jordan's got a nice push from Justin right there, but now watch this out. Oh, Jordan's going to go for the block. What a great move right there. Get in front of David Shutt, but he says, I don't think so. I'm going to go.
Oh, he blocks
man.
Oh, man.
Oh, we got
now, Rudy, we got a lap truck right here.
Yeah, I
Jordan,
see that.
got the lead once again.
Oh, man, that's tight. That's tight right there, but they managed to do it. Brandon Cowell. Lap truck.
Another lap truck.
Yeah, they're coming up on another one. Missig in the lead.
It's awesome. Good to see Jordan in the lead.
Yeah. Oh man, another one. Oh, I'm telling you, these guys are getting crazy up here.
Yeah, they're getting at it now. We still got 44 laps to go. I mean, you'd think they're racing with 4 to go.
Well, I know, I always talk about this, Jordan and Josh, you guys know, you guys race around each other so much, and have done it for so long. You know what you can do in front of another driver, and you know who you can trust to do that in front of. Somebody that's not going to hook you. If it happens, it's 99.9% of the time it's going to be by total accident. But you guys surely wouldn't do that to each other.
Oh no.
Yeah, and that's why you see like a lot of these, crazy moves, because you just know you're comfortable around the guys you're racing. You know you can do it, and it makes for a fantastic show as we're seeing here today.
Man, this is crazy.
And I mean, look at Femi now going to the outside of the 9 of Justin Levine.
Got a little bit of a run there. Give me a lap back to the lead. Levine's gonna go back. He might be able to come back from that.
Yep, and you see that outside line. It just gets that great run off the corner from the momentum from the corner. Oh, John Barry, look at this.
Yep, back to the lead, John Barry. Wow. Well, David Shutt's coming up on. I think that's David, ain't it? Coming up on Femi Olat, and he's going to get Femi
and watch this off turn number 2. They're going to have a great run. They got.
Whoa!
Oh wow! Somebody kind of caught the apron right there.
Yeah, that's a close one there. This is RJ Williams in 21.
Yeah, RJ was another one that got shuffled way in the back too. He was way back in the 20th, somewhere 23rd.
Now, and this is what makes me nervous: is these guys side by side coming up on lap trucks. Here we go.
Oh my, look at this!
Keep it down there, boys.
Oh, it's getting tight.
Oh man, I'm telling you what, you guys rock. I could go watch some other leagues do that, and it would not work. And you guys do it,
man. Yeah.
You guys do it and make it look just picture perfect,
Right.
It's freaking awesome.
I just at this track more than any though, because if you going over the bumps, the wheels jerking in and out of your hands and stuff, and then you're passing these lap trucks, and one little mistake could end up in a really big crash.
Now here's one staying off of the track. He's going to let the leaders go by. That's a good, smart thing. I like that. That's what I would do. That's my kind of move right there. I'm getting the heck out of the way, Levine. Femi Olat retaking the lead. Right now, he has led 11 laps. Actually, not the most of everybody. Jared, you've got the most right now with 19 laps.
Well, would kind of like to keep that.
Yeah, but unfortunately.
But I really don't think that'll happen. But you get the bonus points for leading the most laps, the lap, and the pole. Which I got the pole, so at least I get that for sure.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me. Where did that lap come from?
Yeah,
Jared, where'd it come from?
Just hold a pretty wheel, everybody.
That was pretty wild, man. But that was good.
Yeah, just hold that wheel really steady. Don't turn it, and just. I was a little shocked, honestly, with that lap.
Well, knowing the line here really does help a lot too. And I mean, I don't know. Do you take it down on the bottom of the turn?
3 wide for the lead.
Oh, this is nuts.
Oh, I sure did. Yeah, let's get back to the race.
Oh my
We're
God,
4 wide
four
for the lead
wide.
right now.
We're 4 wide,
Holy
guys.
cow.
Holy.
Femi Olat takes it up in the middle to take the lead.
Femi Olat getting the push from that's RJ Williams right there, the 21. And, making a comeback right there. He was up front early, fell back like you said, and here he is, but Femi to the lead.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys, that was a screenshot right there.
Oh, yeah.
4 wide. I know one of them was a lap truck, but he was on the apron.
It sure looks pretty, though.
Now, I have seen you guys in the other league, okay, which I'm not going to mention that, but in the other league, I have seen you guys 5 wide one time on the backstretch at Talladega.
Yeah, we tend to do crazy things.
I wished I had a screenshot of that. If I could ever find that video, I wish I had a screenshot of that, because that was absolutely, totally insane. You all needed locked up in a rubber room for that. It was crazy, man. But it was awesome. You guys did it. Everybody you know, when it come into turn 3, you guys funneled down to 2 wide again, and you were good to go. It was like, wow. All right, Femio lap back to lead.
Yep. It's just, you can get the run on the bottom, but then you just come up the corner, you can't keep it. And that's what we keep seeing over and over. And these guys got to take note coming to the checkered, you know. What line do you want to be when you're at the end of this race?
That's right.
I would want to be up top, but...
John Barry getting shuffled back a little ways.
Yeah. And he is behind David Shutt here.
Well, being them guys are racing, we got to go back and give these other guys a little camera time. That ain't fair to them.
Oh, we got trouble, Rudy. Big
Oh, wow, the leader's going
my.
That's the whole up front.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding?
what
No.
in the world?
And that's going to take a bunch of guys out.
Oh, let's go see what happens.
And that's what you don't want to see.
Nope.
Holy cow.
That's what you don't want to see. You are right.
Holy cow, Rudy. I don't see a lot of guys left from that lead pack. Oof.
Well, let's see what happened here. See who got into who and what happened.
Oh, man, I think we want to go on board with David Shutt.
Oh!
Okay, David Shutt looks like he might have been doing a little dancing here. Getting ready to go into turn. Oh, he got into the back at just a bumper hook there on R.J. Williams, and that's what started the whole rigmarole right there, man. What a mess.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, that's... almost every car in that, and that's what I said. One little mistake in these big packs, this is what you see: just a big crash and big name. John Barry's in it. Sean Williams was in it. David Shutt, Justin Levine, who led. My goodness.
Yep, that just took out about what, 10 trucks right there.
10 trucks. They were all on the lead lap.
Oh my. Yeah, that's not what you want to see. Nope.
No, I think looking at when I'm looking over here, it looks like Femi was just in front of all this, so he's going to be one of the lucky ones. Femi Olot.
Well, Caden Henry is showed as our leader. Or is it Jordan? No, Jordan's coming to pit road. Yeah, he's coming to pit road. Caden Henry is actually showed as the leader. But Jordan's got damage. He was one of the ones that was caught up in that. I think everybody was caught up into that. Looks like David taking his truck behind the wall. Golly, man. That's something we don't want to see.
I don't know if we wanted to talk to any of the guys that were in that wreck. See, I don't know,
well,
man.
I don't know if you want to talk to them. There might be some temper about that right now.
I just wonder how many of those guys in that wreck, are going to stay and try to get that damage fixed. I mean, the draft is, it does help keep you up there even if you've got some damage, but... Well,
I know, I don't think Jordan would be all too upset. Maybe we can get, John Barry, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
John Barry, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Wow, what a pile up, John. Man, can you tell us what you've seen out there?
I think it was Shutt was pushing the 21, and the 21, I don't know if he got a bump at the wrong spot or what exactly happened, but 21 got turned and he came back across the track after he clipped the inside line, and it was on from there. It was carnage.
Well, how bad is your truck?
I got like a minute 18 of required. I got like 8 minutes of optional, so I get back on track a bit. She's gonna be slow.
Wow, man, I'll tell you what. Yeah, it was an awful lot of carnage there. Took out all of the whole lead pack, and it's gonna be tough to try to recoup from that now. Or you're not gonna be able to stay on the lead lap, are you?
No, I'm thinking about to go a lap down right now for these required repairs.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully, maybe if we get another caution, you'll get back on the lead lap. But the laps are winding down here, John. You're not gonna have a whole lot of time here to get that done. So, but you got out there. You led a bunch of laps. How did it feel out front?
It was pretty crazy up there. The lines, you just get like random runs and everything, and like the suck up and the pull you get in draft was crazy. And we was doing a lot of passing there. It was a lot of fun until we died, but I really liked it.
Until you died. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, sorry about your bad luck, John, but that's the way it is. It's super speedway racing, man. It just when there's a big one, it collects a lot of people.
Yeah. It definitely did that time, that's for sure.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, thanks for talking with us, John, and hopefully you can get back out there and turn some more laps.
Yeah, very slowly I'll be turning laps.
Yeah. All right, buddy. All right.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate.
It is very.
And with Big Wreck now, we're gonna definitely see a lot of new faces up at the front. Those guys that were hanging back, really just kind of trying to stay out of being involved in the big one. And now these guys are gonna have a shot at this win.
Yep. Yeah, Timothy Moore back in it.
Yes, that's the name really we haven't seen up front at all. So
yeah, he just led his first lap. He started 7th, and just so you know, this segment thing has what it's done is brought guys from the back to the front.
Oh yeah.
But mainly because of that big pile up right there. But
yeah.
But even so, it's given everybody a shot here to try to recoup from being back so far. Because Timothy was way back earlier in the race, and if the race would have stayed green, that's the whole thing about it. If the race would have stayed green, man, it would have been pretty devastating for a lot of people. Oh, and he's coming to pit road. Well, that's
the thing about this stage race, and it's for the whole rest of the season. It's just going to change the name of the game.
Yeah.
Your strategy and how you race these races, and I mean, do you go for those points or just wait back because you're going to get a yellow and try to stay out of the trouble? So
right.
It makes it interesting, definitely for sure. And it looks like, I don't know if it's for your scoring, but Femi is going to be shown as the leader right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't show up on my scoring, but I know Femi's the leader.
All right, awesome.
But and then look at there's another one, Aaron Smith. He's
absolutely
up here, outside. Started 28th.
How about that?
Started 28th today.
I would definitely say that's our biggest mover of the race.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It is.
Considering we only had 32 drivers start the race, and he started 28th. Yep, that makes him the biggest mover.
Yeah, and see, we still have guys up here. It looks like on this restart we got Sean Williams still in the top 10, but he was in that wreck. It's going to be interesting to see which of these guys are they going to be slow from their damage, or who can stay with the pack.
Now that's going to move a lot of guys too that were like 3, 4, 6, 7, and 9 laps back. That'll move everybody up one position here. Looks like we're going to have 33 to go at the line here, folks. And now they don't have to stop again. They can make it from here on fuel.
If it goes green, you will not see any more stops. So it's a green, run to the end right here if we don't wrap. But after what we just saw, anything can happen.
We'll get them going, Jared.
All right, absolutely. We got Femi, Aaron Smith, Casey Brown, Hunter Combs, Will Klein, your top 5 here as the pace car's about to pull on off.
Ready, green, green,
Femi
green,
on
green.
that inside line is on the gas, and we are green at Daytona once again.
Boy, what a jump Femi got.
Absolutely, and this is where you might see those guys with damage not get up to speed as much as Femi, who has a clean truck.
I don't know how he's managed to keep that truck clean.
Wow. Yeah, he's been right in the middle of all of it, that's for sure, Rudy.
Yep, they're going to
we got a run here. Here we go.
Oh, Femi's going to close that door. But Hunter Combs on the outside is going to take up the lead because that inside line is not tightened up at all.
Look at the 48 of Will Klein going for the lead.
Man.
And that's another name we have not seen up front today.
Hey, he started 24th.
There's another one.
These guys that have started in the back like that, they're saying, you know what?
Hey, we got someone out of
shape.
Absolutely, you got a chance to win Daytona.
Wrecking
You
in the back.
avoid the wrecks. Oh, we got a yellow.
The single car spin by Mackenzie Johnson.
Oh, into the wall hard.
Who do we got?
Mackenzie Johnson. It looks like a single. He just lost it. Must have hit them bumps just wrong or something.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
was around him.
Oh man, he was trying to save it the whole corner. I see. Looking back now.
Yeah. Watch
Yeah,
it
that's
here on the replay. He does have the 90 right behind him there of Scott McCann, but he got down on the apron, and that's what upset that truck. Oh man, how did he get down on that apron like that? And
yeah, just unfortunate right there. And Rudy, once you hit that apron, it is so hard to get control of that car.
Oh man,
truck. Gosh, it's so hard to do that.
Yeah, I know. I do the same thing a million times, Jared. Don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, they're all cars.
There you go. Yeah.
All
right. Well, if we're both on the same page, then I don't feel so bad. Okay.
Yep. So, all right, well, let's see. We do have Will in here. Let's drag him down here.
Yeah, let's get him up here. We're down here. We're
Will Klein, do you have a copy?
Yep. Hello.
Wow, Will,
Hello, Rudy.
coming from 24th to the lead, brother. Tell us, I mean, I know you were way back in the field earlier, but tell us how you've managed to get up this far.
People died, honestly. I've been just chilling at the back of each pack, just keep my nose clean. I was lucky as hell to get around that big one. I only spun, but I guess I'm good enough to. I guess I'm good to go.
All right. Well, yeah, well, I'm not seeing any major damage on the truck or anything like that. So, but what do you think of the racing out here on this bumpy old 2007 Daytona?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting, but it gets pretty it's really intense.
I'll bet, man. Yeah, well, we've had a lot of good drivers taken out. I got two of them in the booth here with me, Jared and Josh. And I'll tell you, they said that it was a lot of fun out there, a lot of really tight racing. And you know what, Jared, you're still upholding that most laps led so far. Isn't that something? You're out of the race.
You guys can keep swapping the lead for all I care.
Jer Bear.
Yeah. So, all right, well, I don't know, man. What are you going to do to try to stay ahead of these guys? You got some fast guys behind you.
I might just fall back for a little bit. It's too early for me.
Early for you. Well,
Playing it safe.
You got a bonus point out of the way anyhow.
Yeah, I might just pit now.
Okay. All right. Good luck out there, Will. Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you, Rudy.
Wow,
He says, I'm getting out of here.
Yep. Gonna pit now.
And I tell you, I've done that strategy where, you hang back, and I don't know, for me, it hasn't worked. I get involved in the wreck either way, it seems like, so I don't know what to do with these plate tracks, but, it's worked out well for him so far to have a clean truck still, avoid the wreck, and, so, that's what he thinks is going to work, then there you go.
Yep. Well, Hunter Combs is going to lead his first lap of the race, so he'll collect a bonus point.
Yep.
Very good. Well, let's see if he's going to start on the outside or the inside. Still under caution. We got time for another interview here real quick. Let's see if we can...
Why don't we get Hunter Combs up here?
All right, you want me to drag? I'll let you talk to him. There you go.
Hunter Combs, you got a copy.
I'm still alive.
Yeah, you're up here in the booth right now, leading this thing. I know you were in that pack when that big wreck happened. How bad did you get any damage from that? Because I think I might have saw you spin there a little bit.
No, I was actually back there with Nick. We were like 10 seconds back from the back.
Okay.
I was up there, and then I moved back, and I'm like, you know what, they're going to wreck. It was way too early.
Yeah, and it looks like you made the right decision doing that for sure.
Yeah.
But now that you've been up front now and up here in this pack, how has the racing been out there today?
Crazy. I mean, everyone coming off the corners, bumping each other. It's like picking the rear tires up with how the setup is. It gets so loose to where people have no control, like we've seen that wreck. But I think it was a 21 truck that started getting pushed. It's just off the corners,
on the straightaway.
Getting in. Yep. So I just been laying back and got that first stage point, so I wanted to get that out of the way, and then I was just going to ride. And I knew there was going to be a big junk, but we're going to try here.
Yep, we gonna have about 28 laps to go. It looks like. Is it still too early? Do you want to fall back? You can try to keep the thing up front right here.
There's a lot of damage cars back there, so we're sort of up here now. We're sort of committed to it, so it's Daytona. We'll go for it.
All right, sounds good, man. Well, wish you the best of luck, and go get them. Have fun out there.
Thanks. Go big or go home.
Hey, what? Them two right behind you don't have any damage.
Yeah, we're gonna try and defend here, but we were playing smart.
Yep. All right, good luck.
Thanks.
Wow. No, that's pretty gutsy, but you know what? I got to give it up to him. He said he's rode in the back long enough. It's go time.
It's go time, exactly.
Yeah.
Under 30 to go. It's all about putting yourself in position at these places. If you can be in that top 5 when right that end, you have a shot to win this thing.
Well, he said he wants to ride, but he really can't afford to just ride right now. He's got to defend just as tough as he can defend, whether it's being on the high side, low side, whatever he's got to do. All he can do right now is hope that Sean Williams has got a heck of a motor in that truck that he can just push the daylights out of him. Because I'll tell you what, Femio Lat wants this win bad.
And Femi is going to be super aggressive, but he's going to do it clean, but he's going to be super aggressive to keep that lead. And, you know, I'm a little shocked that Hunter's choose the inside right here. But we'll see if it works out. Sean Williams has been up front all day.
Well, we've only lost 8 drivers out here. That's really not too bad. I mean, we've still got 24 drivers in it.
Yeah, and even with a huge wreck, we still have 15 guys on the lead lap. Some of them might be damaged, but, you know, they're still hanging on. Anything can happen.
And John Barry did get back on the lead lap, and he's coming around trying to catch up to the field. I don't know, boy, he's got a... They're about to go green here, and he is way back.
Well...
If he's going to catch him or not, it's going to be pretty close. All right, folks, here we go. Pace car's in. Hunter Combs
Green.
on the gas. Femi Olat's going to dive right to the bottom in behind him. Sean Williams third. I'm super impressed with what Aaron Smith has done today, man. That is just, wow, that's amazing that he has kept that truck to be right here running in the 4th place right now. That's pretty amazing. And we got a pass for the lead here. Femi Olat.
Just like we talked about. Femi Olat being aggressive on this. We start getting that lead.
And look at him down below the yellow line trying to break that draft, everything he can. Hunter Combs back to the outside. Sean Williams going with them. The whole
look at 4th. Nick Osipek.
Oh, they're going to just leave Femi hanging out to dry here.
Wow, yeah, all by himself, no friends on the bottom.
Oh, thank you very much, boys.
Hey, you know what? I don't blame him. They know he's one of the guys to beat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't work with him.
Well, Hunter Combs doesn't know if he wants to go down on the low side or the high side, but Sean Williams right there in 2nd place.
Yeah, Sean Williams has done a great job. He was right in the middle of that mess when that wreck happened. The truck obviously is still clean, and he has kept that thing up front a big majority of this race.
Oh, yeah. Nick
Wouldn't it be?
Oh,
no, we got...
Oh, no!
There they go.
There's a big
Somewhere.
Oh, they're still wrecking.
Oh, and then they wrecked again.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my. There's going to be a bunch of cars involved in that.
Man,
Nicholas
I just was
Wing.
talking about Sean doing so good.
I know it. He's going to have damage now.
I jinxed him.
Well, you know what? He doesn't really look all that damaged. I don't know. But I don't know. Let's see if we can go back here and check this out.
Man, I don't. And that was another one, kind of like the other wreck on the straightaway. Kind of confusing to me that these guys are wrecking on the straightaway. You know?
Yeah, it is kind of. Oh, Osipek got into the outside. No, I'm sorry. I had Sean Williams in the outside wall. But there was a bunch of. Oh, he did get some damage there. The number 2 of Nicholas Wing caught the back of him. So yeah, Sean is going to have damage on him. But there's a bunch of other guys got damage.
Oh wow! And we interviewed him. Will Klein, he was involved in that wreck.
Oh no! Wow.
You know, he wanted to hang back. He thought it was too early, and still ended up being in the wreck. See, that's back or front. I mean, these wrecks at these play tracks, they happen everywhere.
Yep, pretty crazy. Well, Hunter Combs is going to hang on to the lead. Femi Olat 2nd. Casey Brown, Elijah Gracia.
Oh yeah, we got some guys up here now that we haven't even mentioned.
Aaron Smith, Will Klein, he's still in it. Cody Miller, Caden Henry. Now Sean Williams is going to be 8th, but I'm not sure. He might come to pit road to get that thing checked out and see how much damage is on it. I wouldn't say he'd have that much required, probably a little bit of optional.
Yeah.
But you never know until you stop there, boy. Because if you didn't stop, then the next thing you know, they go green and you get a meatball flag. Get a meatball flag, you got to stop, you know? You all know what a meatball flag is, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
required repairs,
Okay, yeah. You got it. You don't, boy, you get black flagged and then your race is over or you're done. Boy, not too many cars left in this, I'm telling you. This. All these guys way back in the field here, many laps down. Terrell Baker, Scott McCann, Brandon Cowell, James Koulibaly,
There you go.
Joseph Lombard, back up to 20th here, but he is 7 laps down. David Haynes still on the track. Mackenzie Johnson. And the last one out there right now, Tom Mercier. He's going to be at the tail end, but he is 16 laps down, hoping to maybe get a break here and pick up a lot more positions. We've got another one out of the race. Nick Osipek takes it behind the wall.
Yeah.
That's a bump.
Hey, I meant to mention earlier, Femi sent me to refresh your paints on your stream.
I have many times. Many times. That's trading paints. I don't.
Yeah.
I got no control over it. You know. I don't know what to do about it. I mean, I read in the forums every day. Everybody complaining about trading paints.
Yeah.
Not working right every single day. And it just doesn't seem like they're doing anything about it whatsoever.
Well, we're down to 12 on the lead lap now, Rudy.
Yep, there's right. I refreshed. That makes, I think, 5 times I've refreshed.
Yeah.
And I'm showing Femi Olad in a white truck with iRacing on it.
Yeah.
Well, after I went through 5 IRTVO crashes earlier because of everybody joining, a lot of people joined really late in the server, and I went through 5 IRTVO crashes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because when somebody joins, it throws the whole thing out of whack. So
I
it just
see.
crashes. And when they join late like that, you know, they're gridding up and people are just joining the server.
Yeah, I know. Femi was one of those guys too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they need to start getting in there a little earlier, and then that would avoid that. But yeah, 5 crashes, 5 people joined late.
I think we might be getting the one to go here, and we're gonna have just over 20 laps to go in this thing. I really don't know who's left that's clean.
Yeah, not too many of them. Well, we know Femi's truck's okay. Femi's okay.
And Hunter Combs look good too.
Yep. And I think Casey Brown looks okay. I don't think. Well, no, he does have a little damage in the back. I don't know. We might be looking a long ways back through the field to find a truck that doesn't have damage. John Barry, he's got damage. Aaron Smith, I believe he had a little bit of damage. He was caught up in that wreck. Caden Henry now back on the lead lap. I think he got all the damage fixed on his truck from earlier wreck.
Wow, now we're down to 10 on the lead lap. Yeah, these guys are slowly starting to, you know, too much damage or just, you know, from all these late wrecks, really.
Yeah, I was looking, 32 lead changes we've had.
Wow, that's great.
Yep. I think my record is 48. You guys got it over there in your league. 48 lead changes. And I think it was on this track.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, Brett Pancari and I were talking about it last night in the broadcast. And
okay.
we were trying, he remembers it, but he says, I can't remember when it was. It was a couple of seasons ago or something you guys raced here. I think it was in the trucks too.
Yeah, that's the thing about these trucks compared to the Gen 6. I mean, you just get these huge runs with these things, and you can just, it happens to where you get all these lead changes, which is so exciting to watch, you know.
It is crazy, man. It is crazy. Well, you're still holding on to the most laps led, though, Jared.
There you go. Keep switching that lead, boys. That's what I want to see.
You got 19.
Oh, man.
Femi's got 17.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well, you know, that's probably not going to end good.
That's probably going to change. Oh, well, you know. We'll get him next week.
That's right. All right, here we go. Pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green. Yeah, good start by the front row. Femi's right there next to him. Boy, the field is not tightened up at all. Look at the people moving to the high side.
I'm telling you, look who's 5th right now. I am impressed that truck is still up to speed. Sean Williams still in this thing.
I know it. Yeah,
That's awesome. He is driving hungry now. He's been spun, he's been in crashes. All he's got left to do is win.
That's right. Oh, it'd be cool to see him in victory lane. He's streaming on his stream, and
that'd be an exciting interview.
I'll tell you what. I'd love to see Taylor Swift in victory lane.
Oh yeah. Well, and this is where you're starting to see the damaged trucks and the non-damaged trucks. We have about 5 truck breakaway right here up front.
Let's see. That was Femi Olat led that lap. That puts him to 18, Jared.
Stop it, Femi!
And Elijah up there. Wow, look at this.
Yeah, I mean, that's another name. Another name we have not mentioned.
Yeah, he was another one that was way back in the field. He started 9th today, but he got way back in the field. And he takes it to the bottom. He says, I want to lead a lap.
Yeah.
Boy, I'll tell you what, a run they just got out of turn 4 right there. And he is going to hold on to it, I believe. I don't think there's anything.
Yep, Hunter Combs giving him a great push right there. Pulls ahead, takes the lead.
And he does lead a lap. Collects a bonus point.
Thank you.
Yep, Femi's only got to lead one more to tie you. Who to beat you?
I just want to mention up here in this lead pack, you got the 25 there of Terrell Baker. He is actually 3 laps down up in this lead pack.
I know.
So, I mean, he's still digging, though.
That's right. Hey,
never give up.
Never give up. I'm a firm believer in that 1,000%.
Rudy, I remember you told me that when I won that Chicagoland race.
Yep. Never give up, man. If the wheels turn on that thing, get out there and turn laps. You never know what's going to happen. Especially at a super speedway.
Oh, yeah. Oh, looks like Femi's going to lead that lap right there.
He just tied you, 19. Oh boy, I think your record's in
man.
It's in jeopardy right now.
Sean Williams giving him the push. Femi's gonna go to the bottom and oh no, he comes back up.
I think he's seen how fast Sean was right there.
I cannot believe that truck's so competitive. That's awesome.
Yep. He hasn't led a lap yet today, and he's got himself in perfect condition right now. I
think he's really all he's worried about right now, Rudy, is just leading that last lap.
Yep.
And let's see, we got everybody up on the top lane, and it looks like Elijah's on the bottom. Oh, here comes Hunter.
Back to the bottom, and nobody down there to help him at the moment. Hey, he dove it to the bottom pretty hard.
Yep, and Femi trying to figure out who to stay with. Do you block Hunter or go with Sean Williams? And it looks like Hunter Combs got an advantage right here.
Yeah, he's
getting a push from Terrell Baker, who is 3 laps down. Keep that in mind, everybody.
Wow, look at that. Femi goes back to the bottom.
Makes me wonder how he got 3 laps down if his truck that clean.
I know. I don't know. Something is amiss there, I can tell you that.
Well... Now this is the battle for the lead. Oh, they touched right there. Wow, that was close between Femi and Hunter Combs.
Yep. You guys are racing really hard, and you just lost your most laps led.
Well,
easy come, easy go, Jared.
Oh well, you know.
All right, well, Femi,
it kind of happens when you don't get base half the race, so.
Yeah, I know. Hey, it was a good record.
Lap truck.
You held on to it to 17 to go. That's pretty good.
Man, it looks like who's that? That's kind of starting to lose these leaders. That 14 is that? No, that's the
22.
Is that?
Casey Brown.
Casey Brown. There we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's doing really well too. Another one that's come from the back of the field. From 17th up to 4th, that's 5th, I should say. Pretty good.
Yeah.
He's about to lose that draft. If he keeps messing around there and much longer, he will be losing that draft.
And for those who do follow this league, Casey Brown, he is a newcomer to this league, so that's a great start. You know, great debut to be up there in the top 5.
Milat to the outside. He's liking that outside line, and they're coming up on lap truck. See how they deal with this. In front of the lap down truck there of Terrell Baker.
And he gets on the... Oh, yeah, the 9 gets out of the way in the apron. Good move by him there.
Yep, that was Justin Levine.
Yeah, who we did see up front earlier in this race, but unfortunately got caught up in that, the big one.
Yep, and he's running in 7th, 1 lap down.
Isn't that nuts? Wow. How about that? Still going to get a top 10 and you're destroyed. I mean, that's great, though.
Elijah.
Hunter comes. I'm tired of running behind you. I'm going for that lead.
I'm telling you, man, that Hunter is just, wow. He's taking some awful chances there.
Yeah. And you know, this lap truck of Terrell Baker, who is at full speed, he's going to have something to say with who wins this race, I think.
Yeah.
If these guys use him.
Yep, and that's exactly what Femi's banking on, I think, where he was. Now he comes down in front of Hunter Combs there.
Yep, now Hunter Combs is going to give it a shot. Now I'm going to push this truck, see what happens.
Emil Latt on the bottom, still got the lead. And we were talking about this at the beginning of the race here. I was telling everybody that if a caution comes out at the end and it's going to finish under caution, they will finish it out. But when the checkered flag falls, they're going to do a green-white checker.
Femi and Sean again. Do we have anybody left, Rudy?
That is it. The 14 is like,
man,
wow.
Let's go back and take a look at this.
Unbelievable.
I know.
You hate to see that. And I think you're going to see
Femi
try to
make
do a
an
late
aggressive
block.
Yep.
Yeah, he's riding along here on the bottom. I'm looking at it from the rear chase, but riding on the bottom. Looks like he might have was going to come up the hill. Yeah, he came up the hill in front of the lap truck there, and yeah, he got into the back of Femi, and then of course it was on from there. Sean Williams going to get into it.
And then that hit for Sean Williams, I think, is going to do it. He hit the outside wall a ton.
And Femi smoking.
I don't really. This is playing to the hands of who was at the 14 of Elijah right there.
Yep.
I mean, wow, what a race! What a crazy race.
Man, he's smoking bad. He's going to have to come to pit road, and I'm telling you, I'm sure his day's going to be over.
Yeah.
Elijah,
I think Hunter Combs might okay. He didn't hit too hard.
Well, right now it's point. I think it's back to a anybody can win because everybody's damaged.
I think Sean Williams is going to be okay too. He just got spun actually. He's going to come to pit road and get it checked out anyhow.
Yep. Femi's truck is smoked, so I think he's done.
Yeah,
but Sean is bringing on pit road. Hunter Combs.
Sean has got much damage. He may sit there just about as long as he can. You really don't have anything to lose. He's in 5th right now.
I mean, we only got 7 trucks on the lead lap as it shows right now. Yep. Take as much time as you can to get that damage fixed, because the worst you're going to be on this restart is 7th. So.
Yeah. Aiden Henry on pit road. Hunter Combs. Boy, a lot of good drivers. Aaron Smith just now coming off of pit road. Yep. Well, Elijah Gracia, is that how you say it? Garcia?
Yeah, that's that.
Gracia?
That's another one that's new to this league, also.
Well, showing away.
That's how you do it. That's how you make your debut.
Yeah, we might have a first-time winner here in NORC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
AC Brown sitting right there in 2nd. Aaron Smith will be 3rd because there's a lot of lap trucks out there right now.
Wow.
Aiden Henry 4th.
looking at some of these guys that are going to be in the lead lap here, I don't know who's clean besides the 14. I mean,
Yeah.
it might be kind of something crazy to think, but could we possibly see just the 14 pull away by himself and get this?
Oh man, yeah, that's highly possible.
That's something. It's been a long time since you've seen something like that.
Yeah, but I think there's going to be enough of them that'll be ganged up together. There. I don't
Yeah.
think it'll be a problem.
Hopefully.
Yeah. They're taking their time right now. Well, going to be a short stint to the end here. Well, folks, if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, do hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate that. And give us a thumbs up on the video if you wouldn't mind. Appreciate that as well. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Yep, a lot of guys that were in the back are now in the front. Boy, it's going to get exciting. Sean Williams did come off a pit road.
And it looks like Femi just disconnects, so yeah, his day is definitely done. Led a lot of laps. He is going to end up being the most laps, I believe. Yeah, we were keeping 24, track of that, so
24.
Yeah, tough ending to a strong day for Femiola out there.
Down to, let's see how many drivers we got left in this race that are actually alive.
7 on the lead lap? Yeah, I mean alive, well.
Yeah, 7 on the lead lap. Sean back in pit road trying to get a little more damage fixed up.
Yeah.
That's 7.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this, I mean, the top 7 that are in this on the lead lap, we got Elijah Gracia, Casey Brown, Aaron Smith, Caden Henry, Justin Levine is back on the lead lap, Hunter Combs, and Sean Williams. Take your pick.
That's right. I wouldn't count out any of them right at this point.
Oh no, I mean, we've seen everything here tonight.
Yeah, we've seen guys.
It started off very calm. We went the first, 35 laps green?
Something like that, yeah.
You know, we had those incidents off track and stuff, but the race stayed green for a long time. And in the second half of this race, after that stage, you know, it's been crazy.
36 lead changes.
Wow, and it's been, and like I said, exciting race too.
6 cautions. That's a little bit over on the cautions, but you know, for the first race of the season, this is a very, very, very rough track to be driving.
Oh yeah.
On, but it's exciting, and it makes the racing really fun up here in the front.
All right, well, we're going to have, about 8 laps to go here? Something like that.
If you had to pick a driver, who would you think might come out the winner on this, Jared?
Well, obviously those front 2, they got the least amount of damage, but I don't think Hunter Combs is all that bad. I wouldn't count out that 29.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Wow, look at that.
They are really, really all on top of their. Caden Henry up there in that 4th position on the restart. He's up the front really for the first time all night.
Well, he was up there at the beginning of the race, and then he just seemed to fall backward. I think he did get into the wall one time, just a slight tap.
Okay.
And it really caused him to go backward, but it's good to see him back up here. And he is on it.
Yeah, he's definitely got a shot, making it 3 wide. Got to be careful right here with bumps being 3 wide.
Oh my gosh! Oh, and he's gonna shove.
Oh my gosh, they make it work. That's a great move by Caden to get on that lead on the outside line right here.
Well, you know, when you get the run like that, you can't afford to lift. You know, you got to stay right in it. And if there's an opening, I remember a guy telling me, if there's half the width of your truck, stick the nose in there and go.
Go for it. Yep. Especially when we got 7 laps to go, as we have right here, and we are side by side for the lead. Aaron Smith looking for the lead. How about this?
The day after
Aaron Smith.
The day after the guy told me that, I won a race doing that. Exactly that.
All right, we definitely have a lot of truck up here. Some of these trucks are a lap down, but these front 4 or so are racing for the win and the lead right here. So, looks like Elijah Gracia taking the lead back, but Aaron Smith, what a great run for that 70 truck.
I know it. It is just a heck of a thing. Come from 28th to 2nd.
And just so people know, because I've been around in this league for a long time, in this group here, Hunter Combs is the only guy that has won in this league. There's so many people looking for their first win.
Yep.
So they're hungry.
Gracia tried to put the old block on Aaron Smith right there, and Aaron outsmarted him, took it right to the bottom.
Wow, that bottom line working. Hunter Combs pushing Aaron Smith. I tell you, don't count 29 out. I'm telling you, I just got a feeling.
Oh yeah, I know it. I think there's something brewing there. He's got something in the works, or he's got a plan. How he's going to fit all these other trucks into that plan, I don't know. But Gracia leads that lap. Still running up on that high side.
Yep, that high side, I tell you, that's where you want to be, though, too. The high side gets that great run off the corners, as you're going to see right here. Yep, these front 5 right here, racing for the win. The rest are lap trucks.
It looks like he's going to stay up there for the time being. But
Caden. Oh, look at Caden.
Oh, a little bumper going on there.
Going to the bottom now.
He got into the back of Gracia.
Woo, yeah. We're getting down to it. 5 laps to go, Rudy.
Ooh, that 14 has a big lead. He's going to have to do some blocking. They got to run on him.
Caden!
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh.
Hold it up there. Hold it up there.
Ah, Caden put the 22 in the wall there.
Yeah.
He thought he had it clear.
Well, he's okay.
Yeah, Caden's okay.
Whoa.
But the 22 is definitely out of it now.
Yep.
It's the top 3.
All right.
Getting pretty crazy up here. Aaron Smith. Any one of these guys up here right now bidding for this. A lot of lap traffic involved in this. Scott McCann in there. His truck.
Yep. Joseph Lombard's up there.
He's hooking up, it looks like, with Caden Henry right now and trying to push Caden to the front.
Oh, yeah.
Up on Hunter Combs. Oh. Hunter Combs, a little bumper action going on there between them two.
Oh, man. And it's getting tense right here. Watch that outside line. They're going to have a big run. They're getting a good push.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Elijah goes up to block it.
And Aaron Smith takes it to the bottom.
Oh, Hunter's going to the middle.
3 wide.
Holy smokes.
Oh my gosh, what a move up the middle by Hunter Combs. They're going to leave Elijah out to dry.
Can that boy drive or what?
I'm telling you.
And he's doing a little blocking up there on Caden Henry and allowing Aaron Smith to get that run on the bottom, but I don't think he's concerned right now at the moment. Now, maybe if they were coming to the checkered flag, he might be a little concerned, but... And at the line, it's going to be Hunter Combs.
Hunter Combs leading here. Caden Henry's giving him a great push. Aaron Smith really doesn't have the help on the bottom right now. Look at this. Caden Henry to the inside.
You can only hold back so long, and boy, when you get that run, you got to go.
Wow. And now he's got the advantage. Does he come up to block the run or stay down low with Aaron Smith?
They got the help of a 25 car. He's 3 laps down, but he's got a strong car. Truck.
Hunter Combs in the lead at the moment.
Oh boy.
I'm telling you, I think it would be foolish for Hunter to move off of that line right now. Because
I would stay on the top. The top 3 want to be. You're going to get that run up the corner.
right there. He just proved
Two
it
to go.
right there. 2 to go, and he is going
2
to take
laps
that
to go.
lap.
Unbelievable.
Oh, come on, make it back to the white.
I mean, as much
Yeah, I
as
know.
Caden
Will these
Henry's-
guys make it?
Oh,
Oh my goodness. They
That
got
was
really
close.
close right there.
That got tight. Caden's cleared. Hunter.
I know,
See if he blocks him.
I'm really...
Nope, he holds the bottom lane.
boy, that
Yep,
could be
here
a
comes
mistake.
Hunter back on the outside.
They got a huge run that time.
Oh,
Elijah
yeah.
right there on his bumper, not leaving him. Is he going to stay there? Or you think?
You know, is he going to go? No! Oh, they almost
That
touched.
lost their momentum. Here comes the inside. Caden Henry. He's got the
Boy,
momentum.
oh boy.
All right, Rudy, this is it.
This is
White
it.
flag. Here we go.
Give it all you got.
Caden Henry.
Oh my
for
goodness.
Smooth.
I'm telling you, that bottom line might have a chance. I'm a little shocked, but here we go.
Ooh boy.
That almost bumper hook there by Elijah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he
almost
wants
like-
to go up the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the outside's might get a good run. They do.
Trying to block.
Caden Henry on the bottom. Hunter Combs on
Oh,
the
come on.
outside, side by side.
See if Hunter blocks it. Let's see
What's
if he
Hunter
does
going to
it.
do? Is he going to leave that bottom open?
Well, I surely wouldn't. Don't
He's
go
there.
down.
Here comes Caden. He's got the
Oh
run.
my God! I don't know.
Oh, this is going to be side by side to the finish, Rudy. Here we go.
Get him.
And
here
is
comes
it
the
gonna be
outside.
Caden? Oh, they did together! No! Oh my
Who's it
God.
going to be? I think Hunter Combs got it.
I don't know. Oh my God! Let's go look at the result
Oh
here.
my goodness. I
think
think.
he did too, but let's
Yeah, I
go
think he
look.
got him.
Holy cow.
Unbelievable finish right there. That was a photo finish, guys. I'm gonna
Oh,
watch here
man.
from this view, and we're gonna see. Okay, he comes down, and now Hunter Combs is right there. Caden Henry's right there. We're watching here now.
Oh,
Caden
and then
Henry's
Hunter.
got quite the lead on Hunter Combs. And I'm not sure exactly where this started, but it looks like, okay. Caden
Wow.
Henry come up the hill right in front, and it looks like he got the bumper hook right there. And it looks like, okay, I'm on Hunter Combs here. I want to see who's going to cross this finish line first.
Checker flag.
They're all
Caden
wrecking.
Henry is all the way. Caden Henry and Aaron Smith are all in the grass.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
And
insane.
Look at them all wrecking behind him. And Hunter Combs goes on. He is completely and totally out of control right now. He is not in control of that truck whatsoever. And is he going to cross the line first here? We're going to zoom out so we can see this a little bit better. And I'll tell you what, that was a lap truck that tried to get by him, but right there at the line, folks, it was Hunter Combs bringing home the victory.
Wow. And
I'm
Caden
telling
did
you.
get second, Aaron Smith third. Let's bring him in here.
Oh my. Unbelievable finish right there by by Hunter Combs and Caden Henry both. Wow, okay, so
For push me there.
now everybody, it crashed on me. Go figure.
Oh, what?
All right, Rudy, I got him in here.
Checker flag.
Okay, well, I don't know who
yeah.
you want to start with. You want to start with the winner, or you want?
I'll go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, all right, Hunter Combs, you got a copy?
I made it.
Oh my gosh, what a finish right there. I had to go back and look at it in slow motion to see who won that, but man, what a fantastic race. You were battling so hard there at the very end of the laps were winding down. You guys were switching positions. Tell me about that finish, how insanely nuts that was.
Man, that was the craziest race I think I've ever had to do at Daytona. We got in that wreck out turn 4 earlier with like 10 to go, and I had 2 minutes and 30 seconds worth of damage. My top speed after fixing all of it, and I still had like 50 seconds left, was like 170, but I was in the draft and I started getting there. I'm like, wow, this thing's actually still able to contend.
Wow.
And I had some help, and I was just mirror driving up and coming to the line. I thought the race was over. I hit the ball, I just held it to the floor, and we somehow won.
Wow, that was amazing, man. I'll tell you what a finish. Well, how excited does this make you to take home the win here of the first race of the season?
Oh man, it's awesome. I wanted to win this race so bad. I've been running in this league since it started back on Xbox back in 2012, and that's probably the biggest win I've ever had. But I'd like to thank Team TCB. He was in the 25 truck. He was actually the third truck up top pushing that 14 truck, and it was helping me out a little bit. So thank them, and thanks for broadcasting. That was a crazy race. I hope that was fun watching.
Well, I know you want to go celebrate, buddy, but man, I'm telling you what a fantastic race. And you know, all the moves that you had to do to get there and avoiding all the major wrecks, because it was a good thing you didn't get caught up in that big one, because we've seen a lot of really good drivers out of the race, didn't we, Josh and Jared?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it was carnage. I mean, it was.
Well, I mean, both of you were out of the race, you know, but
Yeah, that's why we're in here.
yeah, that was really tough. Well, congrats again on your win here, Hunter. I'm not sure where you guys are at next week, but all I can say is good luck next week. Try to make it 2 in a row, brother.
Yeah, I'll try. My schedule's going to limit me a little bit of running all these races, but I don't know. Maybe after this, I might have to clear some space up. Thanks for broadcasting.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, congrats again, Hunter.
Thanks, man.
Jared, you got second?
Yes, Caden Henry, you got a copy.
Yeah.
Man, looking at this replay, because Rudy had to go back, you know, and take a look at who won this thing. It looks like you're almost in pit road coming across the line, but you came up just a bit short. I know you wanted this win really bad, and just kind of take us through those last few laps, and you know, your move off the corner, and you know, coming to the line, they're trying to get to the checker. Just take us through. What was your mindset?
Well, my mindset was really just to hold that yellow line and hope for the best, because I ain't have much help behind me other than Aaron. He was doing his best, and I was really just hoping that Hunter and Elijah and Tyrell couldn't get around us. I was trying my best to get my first win, but I was trying to slide up off there on the last lap to hopefully hold Hunter from getting run, and then I barely got net coated from him when I was like 2 inches from his side, and it all hell broke loose from there.
Yeah, it sure did. It was nuts. They're coming to the line. We just didn't know who won, and you know, everybody was in the grass, everybody was wrecking. But you know, let's kind of go back earlier in the race. You know, this was the first race we saw the stage racing, and you know, we kind of saw you fall back. Did the stage racing change kind of how you approached the race, or did trouble happen? You kind of fell back there.
I was kind of just minding my own business there on the first run until the first wreck happened with the car. I don't know what happened. He was just spacing backwards in turn 3. I was like, you know, I'll just lay it back a little for the end of the stage, and then ended up, I don't know what happened. We were 7th at the end of the first stage. I was like, okay, let's stay up here, see what happens. And, you know, riding up there, and then I decided things were getting a little too hairy, so I dropped back. And then a couple big wrecks happened, and we barely got through them, and then we actually got clipped on one and went up on our side for a split second. That was really scary, but managed to barely get away with it. And, really glad we came through second at least today.
Yes, well, you know, for the most part, you avoided all the wrecks. You bring it home second. I know there's people you want to thank, give shout-outs to. Let's hear them.
Well, I'd like to give a shout-out to everybody on my team for helping me out tonight with how the draft was working, and a shout-out to Aaron for pushing me instead of just leaving me out to dry when I done put him 3 wide on the restart, because he could have probably wrecked me or done something to get himself a win. But thank you guys for broadcasting. I want to thank John for putting on a league. Thank everybody for showing up and racing, because, you know, it's fun to race. And that's pretty much it.
All right, again, congrats on your second place, and carry that momentum next week, and go get them next week. Good luck. And
Thank you.
Thanks for talking with us.
All right, Aaron Smith, you got a copy.
Yes, I do.
Wow, talk us through that last little bit there, man. That was insane racing at its best. I'm telling you, man, that was the most exciting finish I think all of us have seen in quite a while. But you got up there. You never did get the chance to lead a lap, but, man, fantastic racing. Tell us about them last few laps, how insane it was.
Man, the truck was pushing the whole time getting through those corners, and I was surprised it didn't go up and hit the 29 or the 14 there and getting close to the end. But coming out of the last turn there, I thought that the 19 was going to stay up there with the 29, but I guess he bounced back down and got me. I didn't go low enough, but I'll take a third. I'm more than happy with that. It's my best finish in the series.
Well, we seen you come from 28th clear to the front and was up there, and it looked like you were going to lead a couple of laps. Almost did a couple of times, but I mean, you know, the biggest mover tonight. I mean, how did you do that? You kept the truck just clean and kept it out of trouble. How did you do that? Everybody else had trouble.
I just had to stay as far away from everybody else as I could there until everyone else was out. So that's about all there was to it until I got up to the end there.
Well, congrats again on third, brother. Now, how's this going to set the tone for the rest of the season for you coming home third tonight?
I don't know. It's hopefully it'll fall into my favor. I'll take anything at this point.
Well, you think we'll see some possible wins out of you this season? Maybe some even closer finishes to the front, or maybe some more thirds, fourths, fifths, top 5 finishes. You think we'll see that?
I most certainly hope so.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for talking with us. Anybody you want to thank tonight for this third place finish?
Well, I'd like to thank Caden for staying with me there towards the end of the race, and everyone else for just staying off me there when I was braking for the wreck, 'cause I really appreciated that.
All right, very good. All right, Aaron, well, hopefully you run well next week, and we'll see you next time, okay? Thanks for talking.
All righty.
All right, let's get back up here to our winner, Hunter Combs, and we'll run down through the results here real quick, folks. Hunter Combs comes home first, winning his first race here in quite a while here, I guess. He will bring home the victory here tonight at Daytona. Caden Henry finishing second, Aaron Smith third, Elijah Gracia in fourth, Casey Brown fifth, Sean Williams sixth, Justin Levine will finish seventh, Will Klein eighth, Cody Miller ninth, Jordan Missig 10th, Tyrell Baker 11th, John Barry finishing 12th, Scott McCann in 13th, Brandon Cowell 14th, James Koulibaly in man, that's a tough one to get out. We'll finish 15th. Joseph Lombard in 16th. David Haynes 17th. Mackenzie Johnson 18th. Femi Olat 19th. Tom Mercier in 20th. Nicholas Wing 21st. Timothy Moore 22nd. Nick Osipek in 23rd. Brandon Stringer started late. A couple laps down when he even got on the track. He finishes 24th. Colin Bauer in 25th. David Schutz 26th. R.J. Williams 27th. Josh Robin 28th. Matt Hummel 29th. Jared Darling 30th. Terry Silvers 31st. And Josh Berryman 32nd in the race. So, quite a few guys that start the race crashed again. But anyhow, congrats to our winner. Oh yeah, Hunter Combs, man. I'm sorry, it's just bugging me. That's like 8 times it's crashed, so I don't know what's going on. But anyhow, congrats goes to him, and we'll see you next time here on MaxSpeedTV, folks. Thanks for joining us. Jared, thank you, and Josh for helping out in the booth. Sorry about your bad day, but surely was appreciated you jumping up here and enjoying the good time with me. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Rudy. It was fun, and we ended up seeing a wild finish and a wild race. So yeah, thanks for having me up here too. And like I said, hope to do it in the future too. It was fun to watch, even though I would have liked been racing for the win, but it was still a lot of fun up here with you.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. Well, thank you again, and thanks for you guys tuning in here and watching on MaxSpeedTV. And until next time, stay safe and have a good night.